Round one.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Too easy.
Peggy 18.
I'll put everything I've got into this punch.
I will show them the true nature of the force.
Security safe.
Florida Gator on me, I'm a gator. Ain't don't move wrong, I'm a gator. From the swamp, homie, I'm a gator. In that two-tone, I'm a gator. Florida Gator on me, 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 I'm a gator. Ain't don't move wrong, I'm a gator.
Wow, this song kind of sucks. What the fuck is this?
In that two-tone, I'm a gator. Florida Gator on me, I'm a gator.
But I mean, now,
Might as well
now,
take-
now they can, since we're gonna go over this because Joe's taking a sweet ass time and we're still waiting for him.
We might as well take Joe's name right off the thing. 'Cause he kick him,
Should fucking unmod him. Fire Joe.
ban him as a moderator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally take away everything from him. Even though he's gonna be a big part of our statistics.
kick him from the Discord.
Straight kick him. I already had to mute whatever he put in a chat the other day. I think it was, I forget.
Trent, what'd you get from T-Bell?
Yeah, starting off with the important topics.
Crunchwrap and a Baja.
Oh, you dog.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I love a good crunch trap.
Grandpa Jenkins is getting a little itchy in his pants after that.
It can't be comfortable.
It's
It really
not.
can't.
It can't be. Yes.
But we're here for it.
Has the
You guys-
sweat started yet?
Oh,
You know, I'm gonna go get the Pickle Rick mask.
with the glasses.
There
That'd
we
be
go.
so
You can't
sick.
see without your glasses.
Yeah, hey, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Lou Holtz.
Setting up his stuff.
What a bum.
This is
What's he
the
gotta set up for?
shit-talking Joe portion of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now
Oh.
that he's here.
That was quick.
Oh my lord. What's up, hockey
Oh
man?
my.
Good lord.
No.
I'm gonna ping him again anyway.
I only sent that to you two today.
Did you?
Yeah, you and Jarrett.
I love it.
Absolute fire. I have to look like this to see a clear representation of the screen. If I look down like this, it's all blurry. These things work. Oh,
Well-
and he's gone.
Well,
Well, good stream, boys. I'll see you next week.
Now we should talk Joe even more. Oh,
And
I just want to see him get Thanos
wow.
again. Honestly.
he's talking.
good lord.
It's a very professional setup that we have going here.
Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. Hello?
We're good.
Hey.
Where's the spirit hat?
Oh, baby.
Spirit hat is upstairs.
Oh, well, you gotta go get it.
No, wear the helmet the whole time.
Yep. Get the John Glenn helmet on.
That
No,
helmet
Joe,
doesn't fit that, let alone
It'll
me.
Yeah,
fit
you see his
It'll
head?
fit you.
You see his head?
Wear the hockey one.
He's
then.
going to get it.
Dude's got a sword.
Yeah, that's kinky.
You know what that is, right? It's his foreshadowing of his team. I guarantee it. I promise.
You
I
think
guarantee
so?
it.
We
If
can't-
That
we
would be
ask,
something Joe would do.
We can't
I'm
give
not even
anything
lying
away.
about that.
Next thing you
If
know,
we a-
Tony will swoop in and steal him.
if we ask him, that's
Tony's
what'll
not
tell us.
watching. Let's be real.
Who's the Pirates?
We got to
That's
figure
what
that
he
out.
will
ECU,
You gotta
Yep.
figure that out, buddy.
the Purple Pirates, baby. Oh my good lord.
Joe's here and then he's gone.
He'll be back.
He's
We'll
going to
see
get his
if Thanos-
spirit hat. He's going to get his spirit hat. I demanded it.
Saginaw Spirit.
Yep, we got the flags in the back, or the towels in the background. Me and Jarrett do.
Grandpa Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Apparently I have to move
Wow.
so I can see.
That's such a good mask. There it is, baby. You like my glasses, Joe?
I do. You can see the screen and everything.
We're here to talk
Yeah.
about We're here to talk about Colorado and the Buffaloes.
Makes sense.
Best team in the game. So how's the
Aw.
new internet doing, Joe?
A lot better
So
than
far,
us,
so
though.
good.
Yeah.
Not getting Thanos?
I shouldn't today.
Well, if you do, that would be pretty cool, though. Still, just it
And
was
he's muted.
electric.
He's talking to Sadie. Tell the kids to stop puking when I'm streaming.
Puking on the dog.
Like the dog's in the middle of Salzburg again.
Oh no.
They're like, we don't live over there anymore.
Sh-
Yeah, he
yes,
ran over there.
He ran over. He just wanted to go rent a movie from Family Video.
Family video.
Go Peanut just followed. Thank you.
Woo,
Thank you, Jordan.
Jorith.
Thanks
We
for
got
the
two-
follow, Doris.
We got two very unhinged females in the chat right now.
The hormones are flowing.
They
in this
will
chat.
say anything. Slay boys. Yeah, we're all kings here. Kings with a Z.
Kings with no queens. Just kidding.
Damn it.
Hey,
What's up, Joe?
Why damn it, Joe?
Because he left.
Maddox
Maddox
just threw up.
And he left. He left before I could ask him to get my phone charger.
Oh.
What a kid.
All right. We ready to start? Any opening statements or anything from anyone?
Go Buffs.
I got something to say.
Oh
First
no.
angled splash this week, boys.
Oh.
Sponsored by
Oh.
Mountain Dew.
We're not
Okay.
advertised, Joe. We
Yeah,
can't
bro.
do
What
that.
are we doing?
We're
The only
not
thing
sponsored, damn it.
the only free advertisement I'm giving out right now is
There you
this
go.
right here. Where? Yeah, right here. Saginaw Spirit. 1, 2, 3.
Spirit Memorial Cup.
Same.
Crush that shit on your head, Joe.
Yeah. Go full Sandman.
Yeah.
You don't think that helmet fits anymore, Joe?
Dude.
Heck
It
no.
is
His brain's too
Oh.
big.
Yes.
Look at that
Yes.
Look at that thing.
This is a
size is it?
medium, Trent.
That'll
This is a medium.
Oh
That'll
shit! Why do you
fit-
have that?
That'll
That never
fit on
fit.
his forearm.
Don't do it, Joe. Joe.
It just squeezes his head like a
This is
grape.
my forehead.
His head is just pounding
that,
now.
That looked like it hurt.
All right,
That's
fair enough.
not
I believe you now. It does not fit.
Yikes.
Yeah, I say we needed proof. Now we got it. Now we know.
This
Never
is
take the helmets
this
off.
part hits my forehead.
You think Maddox
That's
would
the
wear that
old
right
school
now?
Maddox? No, Maddox tried it on and his head got stuck.
Yeah, dude. You
Oh
not even
my
at birth
God.
did that fit you, Joe.
Him and I both had the same size heads, though. 14 centimeters, man. We were pumpkins.
Hell yeah.
Do this. We ready?
I did not read the entire thing.
I didn't
Oh,
read
it's fu-
anything.
I don't blame you. It's fucking long.
I didn't read anything.
I actually had to do work the other day.
No way, Joe.
Oh, Joe.
I haven't read anything. I haven't watched anything.
So we got
I haven't even watched this yet.
Oh,
Yeah, fresh
you're gonna
reactions
like
from
this,
Ben.
man.
Except you can't see my eyes.
Is this the new one that came up today?
No, this is last
No, this
week's.
is the Dynasty.
Gotcha.
All right, we ready?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch it.
Here with EA Sports College Football 25, back for another deep dive. This time we're talking about everyone's favorite mode, Dynasty.
Everyone's
Online
favorite mode.
Dynasty in College Football 25 can accommodate
They
up
know.
to 32 teams, and you can
They're
play
smarter
with
than
friends
Madden.
for up to 30 seasons. Today
UAB
we'll take a closer
stars.
look at the new 12-team college football
I don't know if those are the real
Recruiting.
stat
I
ratings.
feel
the
like it
transfer
is.
portal, and a
It
ton
should-
of
I feel like it
customization
should.
options
It
to
didn't
make
match
your
No.
program unique.
I pulled up LSU's and
College
they're not the
football
same.
has
They don't
seen
match.
seismic
Oh, really?
changes over the past few years. And in EA Sports
UTEP
College
looking a
Football
little yellow.
25, you can experience this new landscape while building your program the way you want. The 2024 season marks the
I can't wait to
debut
leave the
of the
league
new
after one
12-team college
Get
football
this screen on the
playoff,
big
and you
TV.
can
Oh,
play
I
it
bet there's
first
people that leave
in the
before the
game months
end of the
before the
season.
real thing. You could be the first coach to lead your school through the new 12-team
Kicked off.
playoff and hoist the college
Carson
football
Beck's
playoff
trash.
trophy.
I love that they had them beating Georgia in the Natty in this.
Recruiting is the lifeblood of
Yeah,
college football.
that's what everybody
and in
said,
a
too.
world of
Didn't
unlimited
even put the real
transfers,
team in there.
managing
Yeah, it
your
doesn't even make
dynasty
any sense,
roster
but
has
I love
never
it either
been
way.
more important.
Luke Lucky.
Evaluate
I'm
your
recruiting
needs
him.
and opportunities for talent upgrades at the
What
start
are we
of
up to
each
now?
season.
17?
The best way to
17.
build a powerhouse is to recruit through
That'll
the high
be
school
9 in about
ranks.
2 weeks.
Potentially 18
So let's
with
fill up
Blues,
your
but
recruiting
I gotta
board.
get. I gotta. see what
Each
he
year,
says.
over 3,500 high school recruits are generated from all over the country, with certain regions representing real-world hotspots for
There
blue-chip
we
talent, like South Florida
Pull it up
and
on the big
Metro
TV.
Atlanta. Do research to find recruits
Oh, yeah,
that
I guess I
best
could've
fit
done
your
that, too,
program
but I just got
and
up on
determine who you
manga.
can realistically land. A recruit's interest in your school
Stanley
is
Blunt.
decided by 14 different pitch grades,
Wow.
like
It's Brandon's little brother.
proximity to home, playing time, and brand exposure. So you'll need to discover how your program's pitch grades align with your recruit's desires, in addition to scouting for talent.
Oh, you even called me
Some
out in the
players have a
chat.
deal breaker requirement, and if your program cannot provide, the recruit will lock you out. Deal breakers also drive a player's decision to enter the transfer portal. Monitor at-risk
Joe, are you
players
playing
and get
Fall Guys
one
with me,
last
Kyle, and
chance to
Jarrett after this?
convince your favorites to stay.
Potentially.
Track your recruits as they narrow down their top schools. Pitch a prospect to gain more interest, and then set up school visits when the timing is right.
It all depends
It's
on
crucial to remain in their top 10, then 8, then
getting
5,
the beds
to
ready and all
finally
that.
be part of their top 3. As a recruit trims down to the top 8, you can attempt to increase your appeal.
Who would want to go
If
to
your
Penn
school
State over
doesn't have
Michigan?
exactly what the prospect is looking for, you can try to sway their opinion
Justin's
in your
not gonna like
favor.
that comment.
Plan visits that elevate a recruit's experience, like pairing a quarterback visit with a wide receiver visit at the same time.
Yeah, I don't see them recruiting as many young
Crucial
kids to that
to
school.
keep an eye on the transfer portal
Oh,
when it
boy.
opens in the offseason to round out your roster with talent you couldn't land from recruiting. Add portal
Joseph.
prospects to your board just like you would with
They're
recruiting.
getting a lot of
But
transfers,
expect
that's all
quick
I'm saying.
decisions as transfers have a shorter timeline to land a new home. Conference realignment is a hot topic in college football. And with custom conferences and EA
wonder how many
Sports
seasons it'll
College
be before
Football
we start getting
25,
all the recruits to look
Dynasty
the
is
exact
yours
same.
to control. See what a 20-team super conference might look like, or revert
Although I
to
heard
the
there's, what,
traditional
150 different
conference alignment.
combinations?
Shape the conference size and membership,
Yeah, that sounds
and
about
set
right.
custom conference rules. Set up
Said
divisions and more.
150.
I think
Once
so.
you've settled
So
your
that
conference
means if there's
options,
300
it's time to
recruits,
select your team.
200.
There's
of
gonna
them.
be
Begin with
two
a
of
highly
each.
ranked
Yeah.
team and
No, I
dominate at
think
the
what I
top
recall
with
seeing was like
repeat recruiting and
16,000
playoff
possible
success.
combinations, but I could be
Or
wrong.
build from the ground
think it's
up with a
150
smaller
different
program and
things.
prove
So,
you
yeah.
have what it takes to go from an unknown to postseason favorite. We can't talk about your dynasty without talking about your starting
I mean,
job.
he's not wrong,
Start
right, Kyle?
as an offensive or defensive coordinator and
I gotta have
climb
all
the
the
ranks
fullbacks.
to head coach.
Look at
Or
that,
take
man.
over a
Kennesaw
program
State
as the
playing in the
head
soccer
coach
stadium.
right away.
They have a stadium
Choose
capacity of
from one of the
8,000.
3 base coaching types to start.
I know who I'm picking.
Your coach type will
Year
determine
one,
what
man.
coaching
They are
skill tree
the
you start
Kennesaw
with.
State.
From there, the
Owls?
abilities you acquire as you progress will determine what
Yeah.
kind of coach you develop into.
Black and yellow.
Unlock additional skill trees with
color
better
combination.
abilities. Or if you build up multiple skill trees, you can unlock hybrid trees that leverage a more diverse skill set. The coaching carousel is an important part of every coach's journey. Whether you're the head man at your dream school or working your way up, the carousel is your way of fielding offers from other programs. Head coaches in Dynasty can actively manage their coordinator positions. So if one of your staff takes a job elsewhere, or you decide to cut ties for other reasons, you can use the carousel to replace them. Remember, even the greatest coaches need support, and every coach has a unique skill tree. It's important to think about how you want to build your staff, whether that's doubling down on your existing strengths to max out your benefits or seeking out balance for a well-rounded staff.
Ben's not even in
Choose
his
wisely.
chair.
The decisions you make here will
He's
matter
supposed
to
to be
your
reacting to
program's
this live.
success and your coach's progression.
Could care less.
The benefits of coach talents are stackable. So if your head coach and defensive coordinator have the same
This is
ability,
important stuff.
the impact for that ability
Kinda
will be
is, yeah.
greater. Well, that's it for today's deep dive into Dynasty mode in EA Sports College Football 25. To make it
Okay, we don't need to listen to that part. Hey.
I still heard everything. Chill.
All right.
I
Thoughts?
went and got some cornbread.
I'm gonna eat some banana bread immediately after this.
Yeah, I looked up Dion's choice of foods when he's watching college football.
Collard greens and
Oh boy.
cornbread.
Watermelon.
Whoa, I wasn't saying that.
Oh no. All right, what do we got to talk about?
Thoughts on the video?
Kyle's smiling.
It looks detailed.
Well, it's everything we ever wanted, right?
That's what I said basically after it came out last week, right?
Oh, I know.
Joe, what do you think?
Oh, he's gone.
He gives Ben
He's
shit
going.
and then he leaves.
He sees the cornbread. He's like, hold on, I might have some
Yeah,
up there.
You know what? Now you mention it. Kyle, what do you think of it?
Oh,
Yeah.
one thing I found interesting is that this time around coaches can leave for the NFL. I don't think that was ever a thing before.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I don't think that was a thing back in NCAA 14.
Yeah,
I
that's
do wonder if they leave, if they can come back or not.
Why did a 30-year-old offensive coordinator retire?
That's
It
not
was
their
tough.
age. That's how much talent they
Oh,
have.
talent. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So he must have been a really shitty offensive coordinator. I mean, that's a good question, Justin. Do we think, the coaches leaving for the NFL will open up bigger programs more often?
No, I think he means the entire college is going to leave for the NFL.
That would be interesting. It would be just like Deion to take Colorado to the NFL.
With my son at quarterback, we're going to the league.
We're going to the bowl.
You see our team? We're ranked 12th overall in college football. We're ready for the league.
We're 4-5 with 12 overall.
But from the sounds of it, they're taking some measures, so it's not like we'll just be able to get to those big schools right away, which is covered in the long ass blog we're going to cover here in a little bit.
Makes sense. So
we'll see. Thoughts, Trent? Anything?
I mean, I like how detailed it is. Just makes it more interesting. So
It's gonna be very deep. Yeah, it's gonna keep us busy when we're not playing games. I think even.
Yeah.
Recruiting and everything. Thoughts, Joe?
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Joe.
Good talk, Joe.
Good talk, Joe. How
Good
about Joe's
point.
chair? What
The
does
stat
Joe's
man.
chair think about this?
The stat man, baby.
Yeah, we need some stats pronto, Joe.
God, this is a big old cherry.
Actually, what I think we need a comment from the John Glenn helmet in the background there. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, you said run 40, 41 over and over again.
Bread and butter, baby.
Bread and butter.
You don't need any other place if you got 40 and 41.
That's right. That's the only plays you need. Kyle, did you read the entire thing?
The blog? Yeah, it took me fucking forever.
Oh my god.
I read it too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Like 17,000 words and like 80 plus pages. It's long. I would like Joe to get back here from wherever he disappeared to before we go into it.
He's deep diving into the toilet right now.
Something. Cleaning up.
I will say this. I think this compared to Madden, you're really gonna have your ducks in a row because you're gonna be losing a lot of people, and if you just have a great offense, you have the potential to lose your old coordinator and have to start all over again.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta really be ready to lose things.
Well, especially even depending on coaching skills. Like if you have an offensive coordinator who's a great recruiter, you're gonna be losing a bit in recruiting if they leave.
It's just gonna piss a lot of people
Sounds
off.
like I'm gonna suck the whole time, so I don't have to worry about it. They'll just get fired.
Only if you suck.
My plan.
I don't think you'll suck, Ben.
Are you gonna take it nice and smooth, Trent? Start out slow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you can keep all your stuff.
It's just like race day.
That's true.
Sunday drive, baby.
The Sunday drive.
I kind of like it. I do like that.
Follow the channel for the best CFB content. I agree, Steven.
Steven, welcome to the league.
Any comments
Congratulations.
in the chat, Steven?
You ready to get your door kicked in?
He's gonna be in Hawaii.
Not if I pick him first.
Oh, okay. He just came out and told us. I like it. When's
Yeah.
he picking? 17th?
Last.
Somewhere between 13 and 17. Or more.
Steven, you want
depending on however
Steven?
people jump.
Don't tempt me with a good time, Steven. I got the third pick. You want that?
I wouldn't. I haven't heard from everyone that they want Hawaii. So
See that, Kyle? What quarter length?
What did we do in Madden? We did like 10 minute?
We
It
did
was
10
10.
minute. We did 10-minute quarters.
Yeah.
Tom.
I wouldn't go any longer than 10, that's for sure.
Steven, I won't take anything less than $4.95 US for that number 3 pick.
I'll give you 496.
Oh man, he's working up, Steven.
And you're going outside the top 13.
But yeah,
That's fine.
I would say 8 to 10 minutes for quarters. 10 minutes for Madden at least got us to what, like hour-long games.
I think 10 minutes. I think 10
That is
minutes with
perfect.
the accelerated clock is perfect.
Yeah, you get a good amount of plays.
Which is what you want. You don't want to just be burning through your games like crazy.
11% rebate. Well, we can use that to buy the game, probably.
Grandpa got hot. He had to go take a big old dump.
Is it bad that my first instinct was that she meant Joe?
No, I think that's kind of correct too. You know.
I mean, where could he have possibly gone for? Oh my God!
You son of a bitch.
Oh my
I don't even know.
God.
He always does that.
Oh, now
And
he's
gone.
Not again.
Got fruit by the foot here.
Leaving Joe.
Ben, your shit's gonna be multicolored cornbread.
It always is.
Grapes. You're gonna have grapes in there.
But
Michigan cherries.
What? Wait, is that actually a fruit by the foot?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just pulled it all off the thing. Look at it.
jeez.
How fast can you eat without using your hands?
You don't want to see that.
Yeah, we do not want to have that in the stream.
But yeah, recruiting looks pretty deep as well, which will be cool.
Back on topic.
Ben's just gonna go to the 5 stars and waste
Trying
all
to.
his scouting points.
When you got money like Dion.
5 stars are gonna be like, no, I don't want to go to fucking Northwood.
They're gonna be like, why would I want to go to Northwood
Northwood.
College?
Because we're literally in the woods, boys.
Literally.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
I'll recruit some women too.
Ben's going all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought back
We're going.
the motivations for players, so
We're going with the whole Rick Pitino strategy.
Oh, no.
don't buy a motorcycle.
Bring the girls to the locker rooms.
But yeah, so for NIL, because I know a lot of people have asked about that in general, that's the brand exposure rating. That's what your NIL is in the game.
INT means what? Interest.
That's got to be, yeah, if they're interested or not.
If it matters to them, the
then
grade. If
it's
it's
based
less
on
than
your
a certain
school.
grade, don't they lock you out?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
certain players will have deal breakers. So if, like, say, for us, championship contender, if that's like a deal breaker for them, like, we're not going to be able to sign them early on in the first, like, year of the league until we build up schools or move to better schools. And I believe it's, what, like 3,500 players in each recruiting class?
That's what they said. So you got the transfer portal.
Yep.
You got high school recruits.
Yep, which, speaking of transfer portal, that's
We
based
have
on
middle
deal
school
breakers as
recruits?
well.
You got baby Gronk in here too.
Yeah, that's what I was
Big
saying.
Gronk. But yeah, the deal breakers work factor into the transfer portal as well. Say if
And he's back.
Say
Man,
if
he looks winded.
this one's playing
Live
style.
show,
If your playing
Joe.
style no
A
longer
live
fits the
show.
player, they'll leave.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Ben, you're
Oh,
gonna be getting pissed off with this game.
yeah, all my running backs are gonna leave because I'm not gonna give them the ball.
It's true.
Any thoughts, Joe?
Or you don't have to necessarily recruit them, or if you do, just recruit like scat backs or speed backs.
Guys, that can dump the ball to.
Right.
Joe,
has
quit
a
giving away my
question.
strat, dude.
Let's hear the question, Steven. Or
Even
read the question.
lay it on us.
Hey guys, got a question. Oh boy, here we go.
Joe, Steven wants Hawaii, by the way.
Can we kick Ben from the league?
Well, we
If
have
we
to
all-
vote on it.
Go ahead.
If all the commissioners vote yes, then yes.
Listen, Steven, I'll leave without even a fight. All right, buddy?
Put up
I
a
don't need
poll
this
in the
league.
chat. Put up a poll
I don't
in the
need it.
chat.
Hawaii should be available.
Look at that
Should be.
6-pack.
Well, Steven's probably gonna
Does
take
have
my
a
third
six-pack.
pick. He already Venmoed me $5, so
Ben might quit before the league starts. Hopefully not. So
I'm just gonna be-
At the
I'm just here
announcement,
I'm
when
just
we have
here
our
for the week.
announcement
I'm
ceremony for his team, he's gonna retire during the announcement ceremony.
I'm wearing these shades for the announcement.
Do it. And so yeah, we have coach creation. You can pick
Yeah.
your own
Playbook.
pipeline. So each school will have a pipeline, and then the coaches you can pick a pipeline.
I know what I'm gonna do.
I'm
for
gonna have a
that,
real good
depending on who I
pipeline.
choose.
I have a real good pipeline.
And then we're definitely gonna ignore the clipping of the coach's arms through his shirt in this little segment.
Hey man, he got a little rough with the
Small,
players.
but
Got two big
effective
guns.
pipeline.
And then yeah, there's 3 different coach archetypes. With each with the different skill trees, so it's a bit deeper than NCAA 14 skill trees, where realistically everyone just dumped points into recruiting and ignored everything else.
That's
And then-
exactly what I did.
And then
Kyle, do you want to zoom in on what you're looking at?
I mean, I can full screen it. Or do you think for the stream?
Kyle, you
For the
can
stream,
full.
I'm saying.
Oh,
For what?
Just so it's easier to see.
For you guys?
I think he meant on the stream, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we
On
can,
the stream.
we can cut over to it. But yeah, so there's coaching carousel to it too. So we'll be able to switch schools while we're doing it. So if Ben's really does well at Northwood, but he wants an easier time building a contender,
Let me talk to you.
he can go to Colorado after Deion
Ben's
gets fired.
washed. He's washed.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the bottom of the league. Don't
Yep.
worry about Ben.
Don't worry, Trent. I'll
Yeah.
funnel
See you down
all
there,
my
buddy.
recruits. I will funnel all my recruits to you. Don't worry about it.
Sounds good to me.
We
Any
will break
other-
so many rules
Ben's
with
arm is gonna
cheeseburgers
fall
involved.
Real.
Quarterback's
buy-
arm's gonna just go
I'm gonna
off.
buy my recruits so many cheeseburgers.
So many cheeseburgers. Any other
Strippers, whatever
questions,
is
comments
available.
about the video?
Joe, hit us with a random stat, please.
Frickin' Rayola, baby.
Yeah, it's your
That's quite
stat, Joe.
interesting, that Rayola. What's that?
We hit us with a random stat. You're the
Oh,
stat guy. Let's hear it.
well, let's see. What do you want for a stat? In regards to
Anything.
Just
Anything you
close your eyes and pick one.
just think of a stat that's in your brain that you just want to tell us.
what? Scoregami we could do. I mean, that would be interesting.
Ooh, start our own
Oh,
scoregami?
A league scoregami? There's
Yeah,
many
we could do
fumbles?
elite scoregami.
I
How
like
many
that.
fumbles Kyle had in high school?
I love that.
0. Or are we counting
Kyle, I
snaps?
know you're a very
In which
big
case
fan.
there's like 2.
Yeah, we could do a league scoregami thing.
That would be cool.
Dope.
Joe, it's just more you got to take care of. Though.
Yeah.
You have to go back and look at everyone's scores.
Joe's not even going to be recruiting and playing the game. He's just going to be doing the dirty work for the boys of fall.
Yeah.
It's just a
Can't
nightly
play his
grind,
game.
guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Are all you guys joining me at midnight next Monday morning or Monday night, Tuesday morning?
You gonna be streaming it?
Oh,
Yeah, I took work off.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Midnight, I'll be live.
I was gonna just come over and be in the background.
Go ahead. You can just sit there and
just
stare.
staring awkwardly.
Yeah, it doesn't
what
say
do
a
you got?
word the entire time.
when do you get your 10 hours?
It's either 4 p.m. on the 15th or probably
I'm
the
a-
start of Tuesday.
I'm going to hit 10 hours at 10 a.m. on Tuesday.
I've never used the full 10 hours for Madden. I will probably use it for this one.
Oh, you definitely will.
And it won't be enough.
And it's gonna be Tuesday night. And he's like, "Shit, what do I do now?"
I have to wait 2 days.
Unreal.
Yeah. All right, we ready for the article?
There we go. Looking at the group of 5 teams, there was only
Taking the
44 teams
Cosmos.
that meet our group criteria as of right now.
That we know of.
There's how many teams?
Yeah, 44.
44.
Meaning right now that we're looking at if we have 18 potential people in it, 18 out of 44 is just over or just under 50%. It's about 42%.
Well, there's a potential to get up to 20 here too. So
I got 12 more.
Oh, 41%.
12 more people to join.
There's 5 conferences. That's
I'm
what,
filling this league.
4 in each.
about not counting.
I already got
invites.
I already got 7 different Reddit messages out as Deion Sanders, and the comments are flying off the chain.
It's funny
Yeah, that'd be-
about that because I was on Reddit a while ago, and people were talking about ideas for leagues, and I would say what we were doing, and I would get messages be like, "Hey, can I join?" Well,
No.
Nah,
I don't know.
nah,
who you
we're
are.
good. Yeah, we're good. I don't even know who you guys are. I just kind of randomly got in Discord.
So we're not gonna make people even out the conferences. Art. What if they want a team that they want?
I wasn't planning on it.
No.
Especially, I don't see the point here, especially since we can move around and
Schedules,
take
yeah.
jobs out of different schools. So, yeah, there's potential that the MAC could have like 5 people, and the Mountain West could have 1. So, we'll see.
Joey, you're muted.
I think you.
Thank you. Whatever you just said, I didn't hear.
I had a customer coming down.
Oh.
Not a customer, a child. But
Customer.
So yeah, I'll probably try to even out the
customers coming to the
schedules
basement.
for people who have less people in their conference. I'll probably have them do like a 3rd user game.
And who are you playing?
Conference.
Year 1.
Don't worry about it.
For some reason, I gotta play Kyle week 2.
I'm playing TCU week 1. I'm gonna go beat a ranked team.
I thought you were playing MSU.
Such a joke.
I need to know so I can put it in the schedule. That's all.
We're gonna have the 136 ranked defense next year too.
Oh,
We are
that,
allowing people to set their own schedules. So
that game grinded my gears so
I'm
bad.
playing Trent and Robbie year 1.
That's fine.
Oh, I like it.
That's fine.
yeah, just,
Back-
put
back
that
to
down.
Back to back, week 1, week 2.
Oh,
Oh, let's not get
okay.
crazy. I mean, give me a warm up week.
Yeah, you can have Robbie week 1, and then you'll get me week 2.
Oh my gosh! Starting out
Then how are
2
you gonna
user
play
games.
Robbie
The
week
whole
1?
Oh shit!
Oh wait, no. You could play Robbie week 0, Trent, and then Ben will play him week 1. You take week 1 off, and then Ben plays you week 2.
All right.
Deal.
It's
Whatever
on the
works, fine,
board.
man.
It's on the
There
board
you
for the
go.
schedule. I'll put it.
unreal. We're
Jared
gonna have
can
some
confirm.
mix up.
Colorado
Yeah,
versus the Lions. Let's go.
Joey,
Jared can
you have to
confirm
play
that it's on
Travis,
the
don't you?
list.
Like one of the 2 weeks.
Well, it sounds like Travis and I might be conference rivals potentially. So
Oh boy.
He's going for your ass. Yeah, he doesn't like your team.
nope.
It's gonna be good.
I'm offering up the 3rd pick to whoever gets the last pick.
Oh,
I would literally scrape the bottom of the barrel in this league just so I can have exactly what choice I want to be and where.
oh
I don't
no!
blame you. I mean, last pick, you got a better chance of seeing the
Getting
field.
a conference you
Well,
want.
that's
knowing
exactly
who's
what
in
I
it.
want.
Yeah.
Do we have a guess at what teams are going number 1 and number 2? Well, we have a good guess of the team that's number 2.
We know number 2. We're not
I
saying
know.
it.
I've got a good idea about number 2.
Yeah, we know number 2. Just
Yeah, I mean you can see it behind him.
number 1. We kind of have a guess, but I haven't talked to him in a.
No, not John Glenn. Bring him back to glory, Joe.
Coastal.
Joe,
Back to you,
Joe,
Mr.
did you do that on purpose?
Do what?
The foreshadowing a little bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, he was just
Okay.
He was just-
Yeah, see?
he was just playing Sea of Thieves earlier, and he was really getting into it. Like
I
Trent
came
with his
down here and
police hat.
Maddox put this pirate sword down here. I don't know why.
Pirate sword.
Right. Pirate sword, huh?
I thought it
Crazy.
was a night sword, so I
No,
wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah,
I gotta put this
Joe-
up too,
Joe-
still.
that over here.
Boba Fett.
We do kind of. We know number
Max
2 pretty
lights up.
good, and number 1. I don't know.
No
Do
one
we
knows what
know
Tony's doing.
who
Tony
Tony's
doesn't
picking?
have a clue.
Does Tony know the game's coming out next week?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
I think anyway.
He'll be knee deep in newborn shit.
Oh, that's right.
Watch his kid be born on the 19th.
No, I gotta make it the 18th. 18th, yeah. That gives you a day to get everything settled, and then you take the night shifts.
Yeah, okay. Not with
Starting on the
Hillary.
19th.
Hey Ben, when you
Are
went to
speaking
the
from experience, Joe?
100%. I used to sit, actually, I would sit right there in that recliner, or my recliner right here.
We can't
he's-
see that.
Oh, no, it's not there anymore either. It's just 12 years ago at this point.
Wait, is this the house that I went to in the basement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember I
Yeah.
fell
No
down the
way.
stairs? Remember I
Yes.
fell down the stairs?
Yeah.
Sadie
That's
thought
how-
I was drunk, but I legitimately just slipped.
You
He's
just
not
spilled
drunk,
your
he's just
Baja
been.
Blast or Sprite or whatever it was.
Yeah,
all
whatever
down
it
the wall.
was. Yeah. So I left
Yeah.
my mark.
And Morgan was tiny.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's where the. That's
Well,
the house
Robbie,
we're
I'm
buying.
just gonna tell you right now, you might be on 1 week 1.
Robbie, you have to go against Ben week 1,
As long as
unfortunately.
Robbie agrees.
You got to give
He
the nod.
agrees. He agrees.
Okay, Robbie agrees because Trent agreed for him.
We have like a double rivalry going week 1.
Robbie week 1,
Jesus.
Trent week 2. Come on, baby.
All right, I'll specify.
We're starting
Ben
0-2.
and Robbie week 1. Let me put this down before
He said
I
that's
forget.
fine.
I like it. I like that.
Jared
I'd
can
almost say-
confirm that I'm putting these on the board.
Trent, I would almost say
Yeah.
Trent and Robbie
He's
should do
putting 'em.
like a Michigan Ohio State, and they should battle like the last week of the.
Yeah,
last
Trent, you got to do that
Oh
with Robbie.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you
The only
should.
downside is I can't move conference games.
You can call it the Brother Bowl. And
They got to
do
be
it
in the same
Thanksgiving.
conference somehow. Oh, Robbie's talking shit, Ben.
I'll make them a protected rival if they're in the same conference. Can do that.
There you go.
That's true.
So you guys have to play every season.
Hey Ben, when you went to that hotel and brought your PlayStation, were you able to play off of that?
Oh yeah.
'Cause I might be on a business trip from the 22nd through the 26th in Illinois.
If we even
I mean,
start by then.
it all
I know, but-
depends, but I mean, I played a game for Tony in Madden, like in that other league we were in. It was the one we were in with you guys. I took over Trent's team, the Cowboys. Tony was the Raiders, and he had to play a guy, and he was hammered. He's like, "You want to go upstairs and play?" And I was like, "Give me the sticks, baby!" And I absolutely hammered a guy on hotel Wi-Fi.
Oh
The
my.
only issue I've ever run into at the hotels with the PS5 is getting them to hook to the internet.
Yeah. Sometimes
only-
they don't. It's just the PS5's like not compatible or something with it.
The only one trick that I have found to get away or around
Go
it,
to McDonald's.
no, is connect your phone to the Wi-Fi and then hotspot your phone.
Yeah. the
Because then it's still
PlayStation.
drawing off the same Wi-Fi, not your Wi-Fi or your hotspot. Yeah.
Also, side note, would like to thank your favorite short teacher for following.
Thank you.
Shout out.
I don't know a lot of short teachers.
Yeah, I mean, is that by default?
I think so. I think
I don't
that's
even
what
know
he's
his height.
implying.
How sure are we talking?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I
if
mean,
he's not that
5'4".
short?
5'4"? That's not too
Mhm.
bad.
Justin's a little guy.
So we know pick 2, maybe not pick 1. We'll see, and then pick 3.
Pick three's up
Probably
in the
getting
air.
traded out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick three's in the transfer portal already. So
Rumor has it pick 3 is on the trading block.
But if it gets traded to Steven, it's Hawaii, so Hawaii would be gone.
Deion Sanders is in the portal.
5'6".
Wait, you're even taller then.
All right, we ready for the article?
Let's hit it.
Let's do it.
Hey, while you start this, I gotta put my kids to bed real quick.
Oh,
God
Jesus
damn
It'll take
Christ.
5 seconds. I had to go put their air
You need your
mattresses
stats.
together.
Come on.
I'll be right back.
5 seconds?
Just give
Alright.
Maddox a right hook. He'll go
Oh.
to sleep real quick.
Well, it's lucky
can make it
because
up
the
the stairs
Discord's
in
not
5
letting me share
seconds.
the screen right now.
Okay.
So one
That
second,
seems
I
fair.
gotta back out and fix this. Apparently.
Somebody's gonna have their real good choice. It's gonna end up being somebody like Drew.
Oh, don't even. There we go.
So do we shit talk Joe while he's gone again, or do we just get into the article?
Nah.
Hit this
We're
article.
going.
Okay. All right. So yeah. mode where we can build a coach, build worlds of college football. Apparently, they added the 12 team playoff.
Yep.
Ben's favorite team.
Oh, there it is, boys. We're featured already.
So yeah, they have 3 different archetypes for the coaches, as we saw: motivator, recruiter, tactician. Apparently, as they say, no coach is good at all, so we're never gonna be able to fill out each archetype fully, all the skills. We get progression through goals. I think that's kind of similar to Madden and NCAA 14, isn't it? Hold
Yep.
on, Trent's on the phone. Oh, Trent's
Monica.
Welcome to the chat, Monica.
And they're gone.
And then there was 3. Crazy being married.
All right. Do we wait again, or do we stick with the article?
Let's go.
Keep going. We got viewers wanting to see this.
Right. So yeah, there's different ways to get goals. Goals for that.
Recruiting. Stat.
Getting players drafted.
Win 5 national championships. Jesus. Okay.
If someone does that, I'll be impressed. Archetypes again. So yeah, they showed this during the video. You got your
Motivator.
My DNA.
Each one. There's different abilities depending on, like I said, archetypes. So for battery, caught napping on their heels, and typically sounds like it's all for hurry up.
Yeah, battery pack's a good hurry up one.
That and even number 2, the delay in defenders looking at the sideline, that means they get off the ball a lot slower. And they also have ones that negate, like, say, home field advantage.
Ooh.
Coordinators. So this time around, we get to hire and fire our own coordinators. Whereas, NCAA 14, that was kind of random.
Yep.
And the coordinators,
What?
Well, you were about to say something?
No, I was saying you can match their abilities up with your head coach and double your
Right.
statistics in each.
Yeah, you could, but the thing is that they progress on their own. You can't control how they progress. Yeah. You can hire it and double up on things, or they can cover for what you're weak at. What I was kind of talking about earlier, say you're not much of a recruiter, but your coordinator is. It's kind of going to suck if they leave for another school or the NFL. Then you lose out on a bit of recruiting.
Name of the game.
And the rumor is right now that if your coordinator leaves or gets fired, that players are likely to transfer to try to follow him.
Ooh, that would hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben.
So you're going to have to try to keep that coordinator or keep the player.
I got safes full of money for my coordinators.
Ben is in trouble.
He's going to be going, using that
yeah.
money.
All my offensive coordinators are going to go straight to the NFL.
Yeah, they're going to go to the NFL.
After I'm putting up Heisman seasons with my quarterback going 6-4.
You're going to lose your quarterback to Bama or something.
Yeah, that could happen too. Players could leave for other schools.
Lank.
After your quarterback passes for 1,000 yards in one game.
Yeah, he's gonna want to leave immediately because we're gonna lose.
Right.
He's gonna throw for 1,000 and lose.
But yeah, there's a coaching carousel in the game again. We can leave for different jobs if we want. And schools will look for specific things. Oh yeah, so it kicks off during conference championship weeks. That's when schools will start offering. And I think what is like a 4 or 5 week thing. Accept offers. But if you accept the offer, you get to play the bowl game. If your team is in a bowl game, you can play that bowl game with the team.
Right.
Still before you move.
That's cool.
It's like a little bit of a last hurrah.
One last ride. Paul Walker.
So the big Jesus.
Rest in peace.
Family.
So there's different ways schools will determine who they want. That's your coach level. The scheme you run, like certain military academies might want a specific style of offense or defense.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to, say, Navy, you're going to be running that triple option.
Yeah.
Joe, we're already done.
Have a good night, Joe.
And that's it, folks.
Kyle just cuts the stream.
I don't think he realizes we still can't hear him.
Yeah, he's good now.
Just to show the stream that Joe is back.
Oh.
And he's once again displaying a brand when we're not sponsored.
Unreal.
Still
We
can't
are
hear him.
sponsored by the Spirit, but not that drink beverage.
That beverage
So
company.
your archetype can influence whether a school wants you.
There's
Whatever pipeline
there's
you
Joe's
have.
little pipeline.
And your prestige. So it says a 5-star program is not going to want to hire a coach who is mid and only a C- at coach.
Damn, they use the term mid.
They did. They literally used the term mid in this blog.
We're updated, baby.
Unreal.
So yeah, and then of course once people start moving around, different jobs open up.
Western
Job isn't
Michigan.
open today.
Toledo,
Doesn't mean it won't be available next week.
Memphis.
Yeah, it's like a few week process. Like,
I'm gonna
accept
jump
a job
schools
right away.
every year.
Ben won't even recruit. He's just gonna.
Yeah,
do
we're never
schools.
gonna know who you.
I'm not gonna need to recruit. I'm gonna recruit less to help the teams that I'm gonna jump to.
An idea.
If I'm in a thick battle with the team I'm gonna jump to the next, and I have a bunch of recruits visiting, I'm probably gonna lose.
Jeez. Joe's still muted, and we still can't hear him.
Thinking a year ahead, Ben. I like it.
I'm
Like
thinking a year.
Yeah, you're
I'm
always
thinking
thinking
a
a
year.
year ahead of time.
Is there a button on Joe's microphone, and that's why we?
I'm
can't
gonna
hear him?
go for the record of the most transfers for coaches.
There he is. Could hear Joe for a second there.
Who's throwing me the biggest bag?
Oh no.
I'll hire you at
Yeah,
offensive
yeah.
coordinator.
There he is.
That'd be so sick. Can we do that? Can we do that, Joe?
It's
Or
only one
Kyle?
user. It's only one user.
Oh damn, that'd be so sick.
I'd
I'm
offer
just
Ben.
Jared's just telling me which plays to run, and I'm controlling
you-
his team.
You run my place.
It's actually somewhere here, I think, in the blog. But
So, in regards to the schemes for the schools, now that I can talk, I understand that it says military academies want a coach who runs a specific style of, play. But I wonder if that is dictated by the school itself, or when
The
you take
coach.
the head coach and you go there,
Your style.
right? Can you adapt your style there?
that's a good question. I don't
Maybe
know.
it's just to get hired in.
Guess
They-
you're gonna
they
have
like
to take
people.
Navy to find out, Joe.
That's what I would assume.
So if somebody creates a coach for
Oh.
Navy to start out, I
I
feel like,
wouldn't
it
take
doesn't-
Navy for Travis. I would take Army for him.
oh no.
The only school you might hate worse than the one you're probably taking.
I'd play the Army keeps rolling along for him.
But yeah,
I wouldn't
so
have
like
to play it. He'd just get to hear it.
So yeah, like I said, you can fire your own staff. Do if say you throw
Ben will
5 picks
just
in a
fire
game,
them
you're not
every
gonna,
week.
you can't. Be
Every week
accountable
you'll
for
have a new
that. It's
coordinator.
your offensive coordinator's fault. Well, I think you can only fire them on the conference championship week.
I only threw for 998 this week. I need a new offensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's actually what it says. Managing your staff starts during conference championship week. So
Could
can
you
only do it that
imagine?
week.
Could you imagine Jarrett hires me as an OC and then fires me the next week?
Could you imagine being
And I'm just in
13 and 0
limbo.
after 13 and 0, you just won your conference championship and fire your coordinators right before? Nah,
Right
we get a
right
title.
before the-
You guys
Right
go
before
find a
the
new job.
playoff.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hana.
The 12-team playoff's gonna be fun with users in here.
Oh yeah.
Well, if we have more than 12 teams, even if we all get good at the same time, no one's guaranteed a spot anymore.
Oh, there's gonna be some pissed off people.
So yeah, now we get in the recruiting. There's 3 stages: the discovery of the recruit, where you're kind of like scouting them; the pitch, where you kind of start, trying to sell your school on them; and then the close, where you can get them to sign or commit. Commit would be a better way of putting that.
Give them the big butt though.
Joe, I don't think you were here when I was talking about my recruiting strategy.
You slinging tattoos?
No, Rick Pitino, he fed me some notes.
Ooh, there you go. Only thing faster than the motorcycles and cars is the women you're dealing.
Oh no. Kyle, cut that out.
What's the big cut or the big butt?
We can't cut anything out.
I mean, I didn't say anything that was wrong.
We don't have a jump button.
But yeah, so it goes on to say during the close, you can get a verbal commit, but they don't actually sign with you until National Signing Day.
Boom.
Which sounds like recruits can decommit.
Mic drop.
Oh, those
yeah. So it sounds like you can be recruiting all the way up until.
So you could be,
day.
yeah, you could be like, I got this dude in the bag. I got that position figured out. He committed, and then come to find out.
Yeah, come to find out, Kyle's fullback is going to be in the Northwoods.
You got a verbal commit, and then you lose in the championship game to another user who then goes on to win a couple more games. No dice, man. That would suck.
Ooh. Ooh.
So yeah, and how interested they are, like we were talking about, is dependent on the school grades.
There's so many things.
And that's the thing too. Like if you look at them all, playing time. Okay, if any recruit that we go after is probably going to play because it'll be better than what's on their team, more than likely.
What?
Playing time.
You know how I
you're
like to
gonna go after
rotate
the guys you
quarterbacks?
want. That's true.
Ben's
Championship
gonna
contender.
recruit 1-star
That'll be
and
none of
no-star
us.
athletes.
Program tradition. That'll probably be almost none of us. Campus lifestyle. Stadium atmosphere, pro potential non-existent. These early couple, year 1 and year 2, could really be dicey trying to get recruits.
Be tough.
Yeah, we'll be
Especially
fighting.
if
A lot of
people-
people will be fighting over the same recruits.
Yeah, if people are going for like 4 and 5 stars, there's a good chance you are not getting them.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
You know,
It'll be fun to
you know how
compete with recruits.
sick it would be if one of us out of all users got like a 4-star in year 1. Like that would be so crazy.
I'm already in the recruits DM, so it's gonna be me.
What you can be in the recruits DMs, that's an actual thing right now.
Oh, I know. I'm saving up my points for that.
And then the big ones, another one. So playing time will probably be a big one for us, and then proximity to home.
Yep.
Which, if I get the school I want, I'm fucked on.
Yeah, Kyle is
yeah.
done. Absolutely done.
Hope you like parkas and
You
Inuits.
think you're not going to get the school you want?
We're gonna be playing in.
You might as well just recruit the kids from Japan that just beat the United States team in the Football World Championship
Honestly,
at that
yeah.
point.
Oh,
What a
you said you like
disaster.
grizzly bears. Well, you
don't
can
got
paint them
those.
brown if you can catch them.
Good fucking luck. Honestly, the biggest threat to me not getting my school is if Team Builder's not available right away.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They haven't said anything on it about it, so I'm a little worried. But it'll be.
Watch this. Kyle will delay the start of our franchise or our dynasty until after Team Builder.
Yeah,
is
next
added.
thing you know, it's September and we haven't started yet.
I can't do that to everyone. That wouldn't be fair.
I'm in year 104 and Northwood has 103
Which means he
national
thought about
championships.
Which means he thought about it. Could I? Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so they kind of go on and explain how these how the grades go. I think this thing just keeps going. So yeah, 3,500 recruits every season. Class is different. Some might have, plethora
It looks-
going on quarterback.
It looks like they kept the same cap. You can only have 35 on your board a season.
Yeah. Which, if we all played NCAA 14 the same, you would kind of remove people and replace them as you went.
Right.
But and it also sounds like different areas of the country will be producing different kind of players.
Pahokee, Florida.
Known for producing great quarterbacks. East Texas is wide receivers.
Pahokee, Florida, home is a speed.
Florida's receivers too.
Yeah,
And corners.
Pahokee is where Denard Robinson came from, and a couple other guys who they used to chase rabbits.
So basically, my receivers are gonna be slow as fuck.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna get Florida recruits.
Yeah, they're gonna have to use their bobsleds to get going.
Kyle's gonna be drafting wide receivers from Idaho and Wisconsin. Just big cheese graters.
Make it work.
Do you have 5 offensive linemen and 4 tight ends? Yep. Quarterback, fullback.
That's all we need. Let's run the ball.
Average size 6'5", 240.
So yeah, and then what level of recruit they are, it looks like will kind of influence what they care about. The 5-star product is going to care more about winning in NIL than a 2-star. Each recruit have 3 motivations, so it's kind of up to you to figure out what those are and recruit based on that. Talks about pipelines. Each school has a pipeline, and as we talked about earlier, each coach, as a coach, you can have your own pipeline as well. And those are apparently static; they do not change. Which I could have sworn in NCAA 14. I might be wrong. I thought it was based on how many players you had from a state.
It was. If you had more than, if you had 5 or more players from one state, it would become a pipeline.
Yeah, I thought they would kind of shift.
So you could, because that's what I used to do immediately, would go through and start recruiting players from those states, even 1-stars, because as long as they're on the roster, it becomes a pipeline. And then it gets easier to recruit the bigger guys.
So I don't know if I like that they're static so much. I kind of like the dynamic ones, but we'll see how it works.
And it could change.
50 pipelines, okay.
Yep. There are 50
One for each state.
Watch them not have Alaska.
No, Florida has
instead
3.
Instead of Alaska, they've got America Samoa.
Oh my, yeah.
God, yeah. I mean, barely anyone comes out from Alaska to play football. But yeah, so not one for each state. Like it says, like Jared just said, Florida has 3. North, Central, and South. But New
Florida
York and New Jersey were combined.
Ooh. So your big schools can steal your recruits if they're in that pipeline.
Yeah. So not only we're recruiting against each other, we gotta worry about the big boys.
Fuck the big boys.
Fuck the big.
It'll be interesting to see like how they got New York and New Jersey combined. It'll be interesting to see what else is combined. I assume most of the Northwest,
Michigan and Ohio
will be one.
No, I think Ohio will be its own.
Yeah, Michigan and Ohio will probably be their own.
I know.
I could even see Ohio being 2.
But like the area around like the Dakotas and Montana, I could see that being 1.
Right. Idaho, Montana, Dakotas.
Idaho?
Idaho.
That's what I hear I is.
But yeah, so recruits will will gradually narrow down their schools they're interested in. So you want to stay inside the cut line, as it says here.
I like how they shrink it
if you're not
again.
Gonna be able to, if you're not going to be able to keep track or keep up, you want to shift your focus.
Yeah, I like how they shrink it from 14 or whatever it is down to 8 and then 5 and 3.
Yeah, it's kind of how it works frequently in real life, right? Very rarely, I feel like, do recruits just commit.
Yeah, it's not very often they have 8 hats on the table.
Right. And Ben's gone.
That's fine.
But yeah, so the first stage, as I said, is discovery. That's where you're going to be scouting, figuring out what they're interested in, all that, all the basics. Which, from what we saw too, you will not get overalls or their development trait until they're on your team. So you could be really into a player. You could be really into a player, and they'll sign, and then they're like only a normal dev, and you're going to be bummed. And that doesn't change. Development trait does not change, unlike that.
Now I want to know too, like, because obviously it doesn't give you the ratings or any of the traits or any of that, is what I read. Correct?
I think you can slowly discover
You can look
what
at
the ratings are.
Look at ratings, not their overall though.
Right. Because I want to know if, because in 14, when you would recruit somebody and you were scouting them, their overall could go up or down, regardless of their star. Just, oh, hey, this guy's actually better than we thought. And it goes up, or worse, it goes down.
So yeah, I think it's generally the same system, just you can't see their overall. So I think it'll start out kind of like with Madden, they're scouting with letter grades, and then it turns into a number. Scout kind of thing. What do you got there, Joe?
Oh.
There's quite a glare on that.
Oh my.
Nice.
There we go. Get that up. It's not on the wall yet, so.
Different ways you can go about, looking at recruits and searching them, sorting. And then how many players you need at a position will vary based on scheme. Which I think will also factor into, the playing time grade your school has for certain positions. Then now they're doing it based on recruiting hours. I know NCAA 14 you had points you could accolade. Now we're accolading hours. Are determined by actions, what actions you do.
It'll be interesting to see what all takes how many hours. Because I remember playing college basketball 10. You'd get points, but it would be, if you offer a scholarship, it would be 40, and then you'd lose that 40.
Right.
So I want to know if the 1,000 hours is kind of like college football 14, where it continues to re-up itself, and you get 1,000 hours each week, or if there's certain stipulations that could potentially cut your recruiting hours down.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. How many hours you get is determined by your program prestige.
I'm a snake.
So, 5-star programs will have 1,000 recruiting hours.
I'm glad you noticed that.
The 1-stars only have 350. Is that a good fruit roll-up, Ben?
Lord.
He got it.
The whole foot of it.
So depending on, because in college football 14, that's the thing, is you'd get 500 points would be the maxed out.
Yeah.
So with 350 hours, you're already working at a deficit compared to the bigger schools in your area.
Yep, so that's going to make it harder as well. Also, I'm going to say it's a shame that the stream missed that, Ben, because we were on the article and not.
I know, I got more.
He's got more.
Yeah, of course he does. He's a snake.
Yeah, we got the big box from Costco.
We can put 35 recruits on a recruiting board. This is, well, no, not the screenshot.
Prince G.
You can see, where you're at on their interest and all that.
I don't see Colorado in there.
Not for him, anyway.
No.
That's a 5-star. Jeez.
So, yeah.
5-star from New Jersey.
So, scouting, yeah, you can see all the attributes start as question marks. So, I'm assuming they'll turn to letter grades, which will turn into numbers. But scouting's part of that discovery.
Out 10 hours right there.
Right. So you can only do, even in the first week, you'd only be able to do 30 scouts.
35. Yeah, 30. Yeah,
35.
30.
No, we'll be able to scout each player, yeah.
Right. But I wonder if scouting keeps them on your board. Oh, I really hope that they don't do the whole, and I'm sure they do, coordinators help and assist in your recruiting classes, and then you got to go in and toggle that off so you're not fighting your own team.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a thing. And From the sounds of it, you can automate it to a certain level if you don't want to spend a bunch of time doing it. Less interested in that. So yeah, oh yeah, here it goes. Each attribute has 4 states. So unscouted, which is the question mark, partially scouted. Page, there's a horizontal bar. The left side of the bar is 0, right side is 99. Then the bar is a gold zone that covers 25%. Player's true rating is somewhere in that gold bar. Then at mostly scouted, that only covers 10%, and then fully scouted, you know exactly how good they are at that attribute. So there's a bit of fog of war to it, which I like. Then, like I said, this development trait right here at the bottom right, you don't get that until they're on your team. They're actually signed it on the roster. Like I said, he could be really about a recruit thinking he's awesome, then he's only normal dev.
Yeah, I'd say I can't wait to get a 5-star and he's just normal. It's like drafting that 78 overall in Madden, #1 overall, and find out he's a normal.
They're sitting on a gold mine here right now because they're gonna get so much money on broken controllers.
Are you saying EA should also sell controllers?
Now they're normal?
Because you know EA is all about making that money.
Ben, the dev
Oh
trades
yeah,
don't, I don't know
forgot
if you
we
heard
get to
that.
skip
But
tomorrow's news.
the dev trades don't increase at all for an individual anymore.
That's bullshit.
So if you get a normal, he's a normal for 4 years or whatever.
Cut him, redshirt him, and then cut him.
Pretty sure that's what I read. Yeah.
That's dumb. If I win a Heisman, I want to be an X Factor right away.
Oh, you can. It does say if you have the mind reader ability, there's a chance you can learn a development trait during the official visit.
I'll just ask him when he's here. Hey, man. He a normal or a star?
I'm a star, coach.
He's gonna be
All
like,
right, you're in. I'm a snake.
I'm a snake, actually. It's like, no, get out of here.
So yeah, then you can. The second stage is where you begin pitching the recruit based on what they're interested in and what you can provide. We can offer scholarships. You can search their social media. We can actually scroll through their social media.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
And as we alluded to, you can
Lord.
DM them. So Ben's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
feel,
sliding
I'm
into
not even
some
gonna feel right
DMs
doing
at
that
3
stuff.
a.m.
I'm gonna have a team full of Johnny Manziels, and I can't wait. I'm gonna find the wildest people on Twitter, and I'm gonna recruit them.
Oakland Raiders gone college.
Oh god, we're gonna have a Henry Ruggs every week.
It's gonna be ESPN 30 for 30. The Raiders go back to school. This,
In Midland,
the,
Michigan.
the Northwood University story.
You can even reach out to their family and friends.
Oh boy. Oh man, I can't wait to find their moms on Instagram.
Dear God.
So you're recruiting Zach Wilson and Johnny Manziel as your two QBs. All right.
One of them's gonna want to leave.
Yeah.
And then the final option is to send the house. So you can send like your entire staff about them and influence them.
That'll probably cost more hours though, won't it?
I would
Probably.
assume, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see it right
here's,
there.
Some of it, I don't know if this
Here's
zooms in for
50.
it does for the stream. Cool. So yeah,
Ooh.
like searching their social media is 5 hours, DMing them is 10. Contacting
Yeah,
friends and family is
50.
25, sending
Holy.
the house is 50.
I better save my
So-
25 hours.
If you're
You
a
could send the
1-star,
house
that's
7
a fifth
times in
of
1
your
week.
hours for the week.
I'm
For
gonna,
1
yeah,
star. Or 7, excuse
dude.
me.
I'm gonna find all the recruits with single moms.
Is you could send, or you can search their social media 70 times. So
That's all.
What'd he tweet this week?
I really hope that when you search their social media, it actually comes up with what they post.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
it doesn't. It's gonna right there.
I know, just something auto-generated, Yeah, this is stage 2 is the pitch where you soft sell or you can hard sell. Soft selling's better if you don't know what exactly they're into. we want to give it a try because there's less of a drawback of doing it. Hard sells a little bit better if you know exactly what they want, because if you get it wrong, there's a bigger penalty. But you get more if you get it right.
How often are you going to hard sell your proximity to home?
Only if they're from Alaska, dude.
Well, you never know. Maybe they want to get away.
You know, if there's any Alaska at all, Kyle's going hard for him.
I'm gonna have to. It'll be my only proximity to home recruits.
He's trying to make that. He's trying to make an Alaskan pipeline.
Realistically, if it's like Pacific Northwest, that's gonna be like a C because they're so far away.
You're closer to Russia than you are in Washington.
Literally, yeah, I'm gonna have a bunch of Russian players.
Hey, there we
go.
Handing the ball off to Igor Smeshnikov. Like,
all my guys, they're gonna be a bunch of Russian Happy Gilmores.
Igor took out a knife.
The playbook's name is going to be Invade Ukraine.
Oh no.
But yeah, that's what it'd be. It'd be a bunch of Russian Happy Gilmores. All the guys that weren't good enough for hockey.
It'd be like I was gonna say, it'd be like hockey.
So like Waterboy,
sing the American and the Canadian national anthems. You'd be over there playing the American and the Russian national anthem.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the hell is this?
I was watching Rocky IV.
He comes out riding a bear out of the locker room.
That would be some grade A intimidation.
Quarterback looks like Dolph, just standing at the line. I'll break you. Yeah, I bet, bud.
Yeah, I believe you.
As this says, you can even try to sway their interests. If you have something that they're not quite interested in, you can try to sway them on it and make it like a good thing to pitch them on. So yeah, hard sells 20 hours, or soft sells 20 hours, hard sells 40, the sway is 30. And then you close, which is where you schedule them for a visit and try to get, a verbal commitment. Again, if something happens, they can decommit.
It's going to take some time to get everybody used to this stuff.
Oh yeah.
So how many? So Joe, how many recruits should newer users target every year?
Realistically, for all the newer people, I wouldn't target more than 30.
But how many is a good number to sign? Like for the next coming in year, like 7 to 10? Or are you trying to sign 20?
I'd try to get, I'd say 15. If you can get 15 solid players, and then, just fill in with walk-ins and walk-ons, and whatnot,
Transfers.
I think you're doing all right for that first year if you can get 15 players. Obviously, as we build our programs or we go to bigger programs, I would look more at getting in, closer to the 20 range, 20, 25. Just because as you get bigger and your team gets better, you're going to be losing more to the NFL transfers and graduating. So
there you go.
Us early on, we're probably going to just have to worry about transferring out if they're too good or graduating.
Right. Probably won't be sending many to the NFL.
No. Unless Kyle's got like 6 fullbacks.
I'll say I'm going to have some quarterbacks go to the NFL.
Sending all the fullbacks to the NFL.
Well, here's the next 3 draft classes in 1 year.
But yeah, so as it says here, they will decommit if you fall below a required grade threshold prior to signing day, depending on your pitches and their deal breaker.
Motivators and stuff. Yeah, because I'm assuming if you suck, your competitiveness goes down on their motivation,
right?
And you could lose a recruit because of that.
Then they go on to talk about the transfer portal, the good old transfer portal everyone loves.
Well, and that's a nice thing too, is with such a large gap and so much stuff being brought into it, including the transfer portal, everybody's starting fresh with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, we say certain stuff, but we don't know exactly how it's going to work yet.
No. The transfer portal is new to everybody.
That would hurt to see one of your good players on another team or another user's team.
My dad is going to be scheduling so many people. So many. Oh, really?
So throughout the season, you can see the players that are looking like they might transfer.
Is your dad in the league, Joe?
No.
Yeah.
No. Sadie asked him if he would join, and he goes, I don't think so.
Did he get his PS5
Think
yet?
so.
I say if I want to schedule him week one.
We're going this week or next week to pick it up. He's already got the game pre-ordered.
Oh
Pretty
my
pre-order
God.
from GameStop.
Yeah. I asked him if he wanted the locker one for 150, and he goes, "No, they probably would give me a jersey. It wouldn't fit, and the football would be no good. So no." I'm like,
I was gonna say I had a
Our
comment.
Merge Valley.
But yeah, so you can see, and then you'll have a chance to persuade them to decide to leave. But that is all based on the deal breakers from when they were a recruit. You know, basically it's like you promised them something, and if you're not upholding it, they're gonna want to leave. It looks like it's driven by their overall, with higher overall players being more likely to transfer.
I can't wait to see Ben's wide receivers in the transfer portal.
Oh, well, no, he'll be bouncing school, so he'll be like, I'll fucking leave.
He'll be like, "You're gonna leave my school, then I'm leaving the school too."
I'm gonna have a 2,000-yard receiver say, "Fuck you, we won 5 games."
We're gonna see somebody who's gonna forget to do recruiting, and I guarantee you by the end of the year they'll go, "Oh,
Crap.
I didn't even look at it.
Oh, it's a good thing I can just leave this league real easy.
I guess I'm leaving to another school." Kennesaw State, here we come.
Here we go.
Okay. So you can persuade him to stay, but you only have a limited number of tries. That's determined by
Damian
your prestige.
Martinez, our back.
God,
Look at
one of you
those
guys are gonna
stats,
scalp one of my
dude.
receivers.
I wonder
your
if there's any
receivers are in trouble.
timeline for this stuff.
What was that, Joe?
I wonder if they put any timeline in this stuff for the recruiting or the transfer portal, or if it's just when you sim the week, everything is updated.
I'm not sure.
Because that's one thing I remember in college basketball 10 that I absolutely hated. If you sent the house, it would take like 7 to 10 days. And so you would have multiple games in between then and there
Oh, yeah.
before you'd finally get a little blurb saying, like, oh, he thinks your school is stupid.
I'm assuming it's going to be week by week.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what they've always done with college football, but it would be an interesting wrinkle if they changed the timeline of certain things.
It goes on to say... Sorry,
you can send people. It looks like you can send people to the transfer portal.
Yeah, you can encourage players to leave.
Yes.
Just keep in mind it's an 85 player limit for your roster, so if you're above that, you're gonna have to
just go all the way down to the bottom and say,
bye.
I'm gonna walk in like Dion.
for you.
But you can encourage them to leave at any number of players on your roster. It sounds like.
I'm gonna walk into whatever college I took over. Yeah, I'm gonna walk in and be like, I'm bringing in Louis Vuitton.
But however, at the same time, it does say you cannot encourage brand new freshmen you just signed to leave the moment they get on campus. You gotta at least go.
I would hope not.
You gotta go.
Can you imagine that?
So
you're just a normal? You might want to leave.
Can you bring recruits with you if you leave the school?
Well, it sounds like they're influenced. Like they're supposed to. The rumor is remember that you recruited them. So
That's
you know, coach, and they're influenced by the coaches leaving and wanting to transfer.
I was gonna
So
say,
theoretically,
yeah.
you could be like, "Here, come here with me," like a John Smith and Hayden Childs type thing.
Oh, so you're saying that they would remember that you recruited them to that school? I think what Jarrett was saying is almost like if you jump ship, but with a verbal commit, would they follow you as a verbal commit to your new school?
That's a good point. I don't know.
Because that would be a game changer if you could leave a school and then get your recruits to follow with you, versus not, because otherwise you're gonna have somebody else's recruiting class.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. If that's the case, though, Ben might have to recruit after all.
Ben ain't even faced.
Nah, I'll just wait. I'll just wait until a user gets fired, and then I'll scalp their team.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine if that actually happened? It's like, okay, what do we do now? I mean, I guess they might have offers for other schools, but
What if they have to go back to being a coordinator?
I do wonder. I think we can turn the coach firing off, though, is the thing. I
Don't
just
do
don't
it.
know if that influences, other schools or not.
don't do it. Next thing you know, it's like, hey, you've been promoted to the NFL, and all of a sudden it just turns into Madden. You're like, what the?
Why they're selling it together?
I don't want to play.
You're playing Madden games and other
Yeah,
users are
right.
still in NCAA.
Madden just opens up on your PlayStation.
So yeah, off-season recruiting is 4 weeks in total. That includes transfer portal, it looks like.
Yeah, we'll have to set up a schedule at the end of the year for that.
So basically, it sounds like the transfer portal is just another screen of recruiting. I don't know
Makes
if
sense.
the hours are for both or not, but find out. Then there's 2 signing days. We got an early signing day and a national signing day. Early signing days at the start of bowl season. National signing days after the 7 weeks after the national championship. So you could get them during that early signing period and be safe. They can't decommit, or they won't. Still going.
Coming up quick here.
What is?
I don't think we realize how very soon this is coming out.
I mean, early access is literally a week away.
Like we've
Yeah.
been counting down 150 days out plus,
Yeah.
and now we're literally here.
Is that when your EA Play starts too, Kyle?
I think so. I think it'll start actually Monday at 4 p.m. I know early access, so Ben, who got the deluxe version, will be able to play Monday if he wants at like 4.
Oh, let's go.
That's what they're saying anyway right now. But yeah, we are
Well-
6 days, 17 hours, and 57 minutes or something like that. That count
So realistically, Ben, if you were to use up that 10 hours of EA Play, then it'd go right into your game.
He ain't buying E EA.
Well, he's got the deluxe version. He doesn't need EA Play.
Yeah. Yeah, I pre-ordered the deluxe.
Too cheap.
So
If
I didn't
not,
pre-ordered it.
I'll spend the $5 for EA Play for the month, and I'll play it the 10 hours before, and then hop right into it at midnight.
I may as well.
What are you gonna even play, Ben?
Don't worry about it.
What are you playing?
He's playing
You'll see
cut.
on stream.
Playing cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a 99 overall team at midnight on Tuesday.
Spending all that money.
So it's Monday instead of Tuesday? I thought
Yeah,
it was the 16th
They're saying 4 p.m. on the 15th right now.
for
That's
3-day
so
early
cool.
access.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
so
wow.
cool.
So
I'm gonna be playing at 4 then.
once again, we can switch players' positions.
And I'll be watching you from Gaylord up north. So I won't even be home. So I'm not
From a
pre-ordering.
mail truck.
Yep, 4 p.m. and I'm pulling a 24-hour stream.
I want.
I'll
we
have it up
gotta
on the
do it.
TV.
Yeah, right.
We need the 24-hour stream.
Do it.
But, Trent, what's your day off that week?
No idea. When is it?
Next week?
Next week.
My day off's Monday.
Oh, damn, if it was Tuesday. You
What?
could have pre-ordered it and played it all night Tuesday morning.
Oh shit!
Go in there and ask if you can switch.
No. They do.
Maybe the
Alright.
union president can help you out.
He cannot.
I know.
I was so tempted to take the entire week off.
Still got time, Ben.
I could call in and use vacation days.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, I'll be right behind you, Ben. Apparently, my GameStop is gonna be they're gonna start selling it Thursday at 8 p.m. So I'm gonna go pick it up, and that's gonna be my entire Thursday night and a Friday morning.
That's
Yeah,
what I'll do that Thursday with you, because I don't work Friday and the weekend. So
I'm waiting to find out when my GameStop's gonna start selling it out.
Give them a call, find out.
They said they were gonna send out an email to everybody.
Do you all have disc PS5s?
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
I do.
Oh.
I do not.
We got 3 discs and 2 digitals in here. And at least 1 digital in the chat.
Oh shit.
Robbie's a disc.
Nice, he's your brother. Don't
He's
call
in
him
the
that.
chat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not what I said, dude.
What a disc.
Oh.
That's not what I said.
But yeah, so there's athletes and position changes again. Players progress after the position change this year, apparently. I guess it was different in 14, I don't recall.
What is it?
So you can recruit athletes and they can change their positions.
Yeah.
In my book, they're all athletes.
I think you couldn't change their position until they committed to your school.
Interchangeable.
Well, I think it's after they commit, but I think it was after training last time, wasn't it? In 14?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No,
make
they
Jane
flipped
Daniels
that.
a punter.
I didn't know you were taking over the Commanders. Oh, Jane Daniels. Anyway. So yeah, okay, here's where it talks about the traits. So there's 4 development traits in normal, impact, start, and elite. Don't get that until they're on the roster.
We all know what Kyle's players will be.
And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it says in here, but yeah, their development tree does not change in this.
When are we gonna do the announcement ceremony for teams?
Whenever we decide to do that, we got to figure out if we want to do like a live like draft.
Winshawn Judkins.
Or not, you know. If we can get everyone on to do that, all nearly 20 of us.
Would that be like the 26th through the 28th that weekend? Is that what
That is somebody that you would draft or recruit.
It depends. I mean, it could theoretically be this weekend or next weekend if we find out the team overall.
Azamataz Buckshank.
Because we're supposed to find out rosters on Wednesday.
On Wednesday,
Or
all
Construction
rosters?
Noise
I
Lewis.
believe so, yeah. That's
Like
the schedule set, right?
Like we could look it up online.
You should be able to.
Oh,
because yeah, that
shit's
was the
gonna go
schedule.
down.
Tomorrow's cut. The 10th is the launch roster reveal, and then they're talking about Road to Glory on Thursday.
Joe, I'm down to 6 teams, and that's probably gonna decide it.
Also, random side note: M Thomas 723 just followed. Thank you.
Shout
M.
out.
Thomas. Thank you, M. Thomas.
I don't know what emoji that is.
Appreciate you.
Who the heck could that be?
No idea. But abilities. There's Trent.
He says no idea.
Trent. Who's TJY? Ugh, man.
The
about that
moderator,
guy?
apparently.
Worry about that guy.
Hopefully he doesn't have to play Ben P for 3 in week 2.
What?
I hope he does.
You're down to 6 teams, Jarrett.
Yeah, I'm down to
Is that
6, and I'm pretty sure the rosters will decide it.
Is that including your original selection?
No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pick them. There's no way they're 1.5 or 1 star. There's no way.
I'm thinking so either. Oh, I see. You got the
Shifty side. So you got your
yeah.
mental abilities, true.
Yeah, you get 3 mental abilities and like 5 physical abilities. Already described in the gameplay deep dive.
What's that little 10 underneath the? Is that like points to upgrade?
Maybe. Question. Sure.
Ooh.
Find out.
Can you like increase their penile length as well?
Give them big dick energy. Is that?
Just big old sausage in the pants.
talking about that pipeline again.
The Alaskan pipeline.
The Alaskan pipeline.
Michael Thomas, aka the Slant King. That's who M Thomas 723 is.
Okay.
We got
Not
no
surprised.
in here.
The Slant King. Okay.
I heard he watches the show.
Mm-hmm. He
But
knows. He's got to
Impact
get his
players-
information.
Impact players are back, and you can have an unlimited amount on each side of the ball now.
Oh my!
It's gonna look like my offense.
That's gonna be Ben's offense, and his defense is gonna be nobody.
So, can you imagine if you're playing as like Nevada against Georgia here, and you come
Against
down there,
this,
you
yes.
just got all these star players.
I would
you're
be
looking at.
pissed. That would suck.
Oh,
And you know they make an impact, like big time.
that's the name, right?
Yeah.
And then back to wear and tear. That carries over week to week.
A Don.
So if you get
The Donovan.
you know, Donovan Edwards, his left shoulder here is fucked up. Can be fucked up for a little bit.
So do you sit his ass or do you
Keep
lightly
him
play him?
less. You could
I know
decide to sit
Ben ain't
to-
sitting shit. He'll play him till he dies.
Yeah,
But they always recover
I'm
at
leaving
least
the
a
next
little
year
bit usually.
anyway.
He's just gonna go into the portal. So
No, Ben's going to the portal too.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't want to play this week? That's too damn bad.
That's too damn bad.
Then you'll be the first one to have guys that don't come back because they have to medically retire.
Because their medical health reasons won't allow it to.
I'll kill him.
Clip that right there.
He's going to
Have you seen-
LSU to be the next Brian Kelly. Right,
Have
Kyle?
you seen the Florida Gators thing on Netflix? That's gonna be me as Urban Meyer.
He just sits back when he's talking to the kids first day of practice. I'll kill you.
Okay.
Up there on that windy tower.
If you're ready to die.
I didn't tell you this when I recruited you, but I'll fucking kill you.
Mommy's not here now.
Yeah. Mommy's actually in the office right now.
Yeah.
God.
Under the
Oh
desk.
boy.
Oh, that
Oh boy.
The real
Ben-
Hawk Tua.
Ben's little program's gonna be in shambles.
Anyway, so the 12-team playoff is in the game now.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
In what world is Oregon beating Ohio State in the playoff?
Did you see what the score is? 42-20. It's the same score that Ohio State beat Oregon a couple years ago. They just reversed it.
Yeah, that's.
To continue that
I wonder why.
anti-Ohio State
The big thing
propaganda.
here is, why is NC State the 1 seed? What world does that happen?
That's so cool.
The
Texas
1
Tech
and
is
2.
the
They get
4.
blown out by
Yeah,
Texas A&M.
They lose, fucking Texas A&M. God damn.
Well, yeah, it's because they had to go on the road, and that's a tough place to
They
play.
got the best
No,
stadium.
they're at NC State.
I
NC State's the
know.
1 seed.
My favorite thing is Rice being the 12 seed.
Right. I thought
Well,
that was
one-
kind of the
One group
craziest
of
there.
5 schools supposed to make it, right?
Yeah, but I don't think
Yeah,
Rice
pretty-
has 12 wins in the last 3 years
They're-
combined.
What are they in that? Are they 10-5, 10-1, 10-1?
Can't enlarge it.
Looks like it's
Look at all them
10-1.
SEC schools. 1, 2.
Ole
Oh, that's
Miss,
Utah, not Oklahoma.
Texas.
That is Utah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder what kind of stipulations we could put on a college football playoff. Like if we could add, instead of 1 group of 5, 2 group of 5s, or, you
I
know.
think it's based on whatever the criteria is for real life.
I'm sorry, Michigan ain't losing at home to Texas A&M. That's not happening.
Oh yeah, because that's
Yeah,
a good point. The
especially-
first round is on
The
campus.
Big House isn't a tough place to play, though.
Well, yeah, but the big house, it would be that game would be in December.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
And Michigan's running the ball down their fucking throat. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if there's any other stipulations that we could put in there. Because he said we can change the conferences to the way they used to be.
Right. Could reform the Pac-2.
Right.
Pac-12.
That's a thought too. Is we could take the top 2 teams from each group of 5 team and make the Pac-2 a Pac-12. It's not like geographics matter anymore.
Dumb. So dumb. So yeah, there'll be the coaches poll, the CFB poll.
Dude, somebody loved that Ohio State in this game.
Not in any
I'm
of the
ready.
promotional videos because they kept getting crushed and all that. So yeah, it says right here, it's set in the 5+7 format. 5 highest ranked conference champions. Then 7 remaining spots will be filled by ranking.
Hmm.
The only way to get first round bye is to be one of the 4 highest ranked conference.
So the problem with our league right away is we automatically could only have 7 make it regardless.
Theoretically.
Because none of us are going to be in the biggest 5 conferences. So that's 5 spots automatically eliminated. Well, yeah, not yet.
Eventually.
Well, I wonder how it's the 5 conference champions.
5 highest ranked conference champions.
So is the group of 5 one of those 5?
It could. Well, yeah, because there's only.
Oh yeah,
4
technically,
right
yeah.
There's only 4 now.
The Pac-2 doesn't have a conference championship.
So I wonder if theoretically that's concluding the group of 5, because then if it is, then we would actually have a chance to get 8.
Well,
I mean, still, Ben, your point still stands, but it's, we're at a disadvantage here.
And what I was reading too is that if you do reform the Pac-12, if you were to either move schools back or put new schools in, then it would be 6 plus 6. So yeah, I think it does automatically include a group of 5. Because then you have the Power 5 and the group of 5 again. Which I think is how it's in real life. There's supposed to be a group of 5 champion in the playoff. So. But yeah, any independent schools will not be eligible for first round buys. So good luck to whoever ends up at Notre Dame eventually.
Yeah. They're talking about, like, Notre Dame could be the number 1 team in the country, but the best they could be is the 6 seed.
Oh, the 5 seed, but yeah.
Or 5 seed, yeah.
Which is the way it is realistically now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is in real life. So.
Couldn't you just move them, though, if you wanted to?
Yeah, we could. We could put all the independents in conferences.
Put them in the Big Ten where they belong.
Wonder if there's any change, because I know in like NCAA 14, you could change the conferences at the beginning of the dynasty, but I don't think you could change it after that, could you?
Like realign it.
Yeah, you could do conference realignment every season.
But I haven't gotten to the end of my season in my most recent game.
Yeah, because if you recall, self-plug, my Nanox Dynasty, I started out as independent and then went Mountain West and then Pac-12. So yeah, you could do it after the first year. So. But yeah, first round games are played on campus, so like you said, there's no way Texas A&M is coming to the Big House and winning in the snow. Even though apparently they did in that example. Then,
well, not necessarily, I guess. Depends on when that first loss is and to who. Sorry, answering Justin's question.
I didn't even see.
Because technically the American Athletic Conference is considered a group of 5. But last year they had SMU, Tulane, and I want to say Memphis was close if they didn't enter the top 25 at one point in time.
I think Memphis was. They had a pretty good team last year.
Yeah, so I mean, I can't foresee many of us, but it'll be interesting if they do.
It'll be interesting to see how long it takes for us to even have a user as a national champion.
All right. I think year 1, I mean, we might sneak someone in year 1 depending on how things go, but we'll see. The point is for it to be hard. It's going to be difficult to get to that point.
She said.
Jesus.
But yeah, from the sounds of it, all the real bowls are in there, though there's still no word on if you can eat the Pop-Tart or not.
I'll throw them in the toaster.
Because what I want is a fucking mini game. Press X to eat the Pop-Tart. Mash X to eat them. That's what we need. Not a good game without it. And then, yeah, this is actually where it talks about conference realignment, I believe. Every conference has a 2024. Sunbelt's the last conference to feature divisions. I didn't know that. But you can change all that, of course, as you go.
Put every single user in a super conference.
Good. That could be how we reform the Pac-12.
Oh,
Because you can have up to 20 schools in a conference.
The Boys of Fall conference.
that'd be chaotic.
Yeah, so we can edit rules.
It would be legitimately luck on who you get scheduled
Then,
for your conference games.
Unlike NCAA 14, you are not stuck with your old conference patches on your uniform. They actually update on the uniform and on the field. Use James Madison in the ACC as an example here. And scheduling. So they got all the schedules from like upcoming years up to what was it, like 2028, 2030? 2030 it looks like. But we can set our own schedules, and that's the plan for this league is you can, request to schedule certain people if they agree to it. It's on what we can fit that in. Although we cannot edit conference schedules. Those are locked.
That kind of sucks. Because there's a chance you're in a conference with 2 other users and you might not even play them.
Right.
Well, obviously you can set them as rivals though, right? And you automatically have to play them.
Rivals, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, like I said earlier, what I think I'll do is if you don't have a lot of conference opponents, I'm probably going to give you a third user game for your non-conference. Just even things out and make it more interesting because it's boring playing the CPU every week.
No, it's not.
Not at all, Kyle. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love it.
I'm still playing our Madden League. Everybody's on autopilot.
All CPUs.
99 overall, Cleveland Browns. Still haven't moved them. I won the first Super Bowl, and I've won everyone since. The league folded after I won the Super Bowl.
Is that the old league, or is this the one from 24?
24. Well, the league folded after I won, and ours too. The game said, the game says now we're.
Ben, how many big ranked teams are you playing in year 1?
12.
I could see him just flooding his schedule.
I'm scheduling Alabama week 1. Then Trent week 2.
Wait a minute. So what about Robbie?
Yeah, Robbie's week 1, Ben.
Nah, not anymore.
Week 3.
I didn't sign the contract yet.
It's already in the
it is already it's already on the list.
Scheduling board.
I'm a moderator for a reason, Kyle.
Was there a bot in the chat?
Travis and San Jose State week 1 or 0. Travis and Joe week 2.
Hell yeah.
That'll be a nice kickoff at 1 a.m.
Joe's going to be falling asleep in his chair.
100%.
He'll fall asleep during at least one game in the middle of it.
I'm going to do better this year. I'm not going to fall asleep.
Yeah, this is NCAA.
Oh, guys, sorry, I fell asleep during the second quarter.
Not allowed.
That's why I have 2 starts.
This is NCAA. I'll be juiced the whole time.
Then we'll have Taylor playing preseason games and wonder why Derrick Henry gets subbed out.
He still has to join. He hasn't joined yet.
No, I gotta talk to. I'll talk to him tomorrow. Let him know the game comes out next week.
He probably doesn't even know, right?
He still doesn't even know you work in the same building.
He definitely doesn't know what office I'm in, even though he watched me walk into it twice. I was there for a year, and I said I'm in the room where they keep the popsicles. They keep popsicles here?
Anyway, back to the article. Team Builder's an online Dynasty, confirmed. So I took the thing out of the rules that it was unconfirmed for it. We can import up to 16 teams. So that'll be first come, first serve.
I do remember that.
Though, of course, I'm a little concerned because they haven't said anything about Team Builder yet, and I'm worried that they're going to delay it for the Madden release because they're EA and they're assholes. But,
So Are we going to be able to do it offline or no?
They're only usable in private online dynasties. So for an offline one, you're just gonna have to create one for yourself.
Which is fine, but we can do that right off rip, right?
As long
Yeah.
as Team Builder's available.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They haven't said anything about Team Builder yet.
So I'm not even going to be able to make Northwood right away.
Not until they release the website. Yeah.
I'm
Bullshit.
surprised they haven't released the website yet.
Right. Well, like I said, I'm worried because they haven't said anything. What if they delay it for Madden? That's a very EA thing to do, I feel like.
Why would they wait till Madden? That has no correlation.
Well,
It's supposed to be two different teams working on it.
Well, Team Builder's in Madden this year. It's a thing for Madden as well.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's kind of
There
cool,
we
though.
go.
Yeah. Which honestly is way better than their system for, like moving your
Relocation.
Obviously,
Hey, you couldn't
Yeah,
even
let me
move
just make my own
Cleveland and make them
team.
the Steamers.
Yeah.
You could make them this. Yeah, you can. But yeah, it'll be in the game. So hopefully it'll release upon release.
Make the Great Lakes
I'm praying.
Pontooners.
And then red shirts. They updated the rules for red shirts, so now you can play up to 4 games with them. Before actually, well, you'll burn the red shirt up on the 5th game.
I do like that.
Whereas in the old game, if you played them at all, that red shirt was gone.
Well, and didn't even the previous games before that, you weren't even able to play them once they were redshirted. They were just taken off your roster.
Yeah. So yeah, now you can play them for 4 games. Then, if you don't want to micromanage it, anyone who's eligible for the red shirt at the end of the season will automatically be redshirted. So you don't even have to go through your roster and do it. You can just make sure players don't play.
I can't wait to get 12 COVID years with my quarterback. He's going to be 34 years old.
What happened with COVID to do that? But all the trophies are in the game. Rivalry trophies and a few select individual.
They already got Shador up there.
Of course. I'm surprised they didn't have him winning it.
Look, there's Quinshawn Jenkins.
They have actually Shador and Travis
Jesus,
Hunter on
oh my God. Get out of here.
I mean, Ollie Gordon should be up there, but the other
Right.
two.
Ollie Gordon.
if you keep him
Let's
away
see
from
if he can even play.
Carson back.
He's destined for the Raiders at this rate.
Yeah. Why is
yeah,
Carson back even on that list?
They have a lot of individual position awards for players, and they're doing All-American teams.
A mecca.
Which we are going to try to institute a all boys of all team.
Yeah, either through user vote or just determined by us.
By me. By prime time.
Along with the Hall of Fame. That one, I think, got to be a user vote. What I have planned currently is we can each nominate like 2 players from our own teams, and then you can vote for any player that's not yours in the final vote. That way, just not everyone votes for their own.
I would say we would have to add some kind of stipulation, like any player that has played for you, just in case, like, you go to a different school and somebody else steals that guy in the transfer portal.
Right.
Well, some people might not pick offensive linemen or a position.
Well, that's for the All-Americans, yeah. So theoretically, if you had a really good offensive lineman, you could nominate him for the Hall of Fame. Yeah, it might be very few offensive linemen in that.
Could be a lot of specialists.
Yeah, users can nominate up to 2 graduating or leaving players. Is what I have written currently. Then I just switched back from the article view. I'll go back to it. Team records are in, so Ben's going to be breaking all our records.
I do like
All the
Justin's
school
suggestion.
records. Duke's Mayo Bulls a national championship.
Yeah, and if any user wins, dumping Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
But in real life, right?
Oh yeah, got to live stream it on the Boys of Fall. Just
Which means if Vic wins, we gotta drive out to Utah.
Yuck.
well, we'll do his over our phones.
We'll do it like this.
Remember when he joined our Madden League?
Barely.
He had a real
No
welcome.
comment.
He had a real welcome with me and Joe week 1 and 2.
Poor guy.
No.
And
No
then
comment.
Pride stickers are in. And you'll get more as the season goes along.
I wonder if there's any stipulations with that too, like certain schools that have had Pride stickers, or if you can turn them off.
That hasn't said. It's just said they worked with each school to, understand their fill pattern.
I forgot he went to Florida State.
You can see the start of the season. So as the season progresses, there will be more. So this sticker looks like it's floating.
Good old EA.
I just noticed that.
The old weed stickers.
Bastards.
They do look like
Maybe it's barely connected.
It's a Buckeye.
So yeah, Dynasties go for 30 seasons. If we get up to 30 seasons in ours, I'll be amazed.
We will.
32 users, only one user per school. There it is.
Damn it.
Damn it. Me and Ben had a strat.
I was ready to just be carried.
And yeah, that's it for this deep dive. Any reactions after that long ass read? That was such a long article.
Let's go over it
85
again.
pages.
Good idea, Trent.
Let's start
What'd you
over.
Go to the top.
Yeah, I don't think you covered everything, Kyle.
There's a part I missed. If you could go to the top and start over, and then when we find it, I'll let you know.
You know what?
Boy,
It's in the
boy,
Discord announcements.
Because when I was tucking the kids in, and then had to fix their beds up.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
You missed at least 10 pages.
I know.
Honestly, probably. A long deep dive. Covered a lot.
I'm ready for it.
It's promising for the mode, I feel like.
I think the person that had to type this has carpal tunnel.
Right?
Probably.
Ridiculous.
Look at that, Kyle. I got something with Sparty on it. I forgot to show you this last week.
Yeah, that one.
The mascots game.
There's no mascot game mode, unfortunately.
No, the mascots were in it, but you could actually play the real game. Pick Sparty. Michigan State Spartan against Brutus. Oh my god. I don't even have this game.
Alright, so do we want to watch tidbits of the gameplay video from today, or are we saving that for a later date?
Save that for this weekend.
There we go. I like that idea.
I want to watch
we're
it right
already,
now.
We're already losing
for 2 hours already, so.
You know what? Let's watch it, and then we'll discuss it next week, though.
How long is it?
Little
this
tease.
was-
20 minutes.
21 minutes and 4 seconds.
Yeah, let's watch
Absolutely
it
not.
next week.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
I'm
Absolutely
saying,
not.
even if we do it next week, I would say, we watch just tidbits,
Go through it, Kyle. Pick it apart. Give us a good 5 minutes.
I'll do what I can.
You don't want to stay up to 11:35 watching it?
Absolutely not.
Well, it'd be 11:35 watching it, and then midnight discussing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Any closing thoughts for tonight? Anything on the league we want to talk about? Any questions?
Trent, have you picked any idea for what team you want to pick?
I only got one team on the mind, and so I hope it's there, or else I'm screwed.
You might want to factor in some other schools just to be
Might
safe.
wanna-
Not.
Just
Alright,
trade
man,
with Ben. Trade with Ben.
I'll send you my Venmo.
anyone's
Just
gonna
running
take
a
this
scheme
one.
right now.
I don't think anyone's gonna take this team.
Highest bidder.
Flashy
what's-
one. Go for it, Joe.
What
Wait.
Trent? What pick do you have?
Was it 8 or 9 Kyle or something like that?
Mm,
Yeesh.
I guess I
Nice.
could have looked it up.
9.
9, yeah. Flashy one is asking, how do we run our league? We are doing a move or improve league, so we're starting with shitty schools. So you can either improve them or you can move on from them once you're, do It's going to be an interesting first season. I think a lot of people are going to be a little frustrated.
We decided we're doing Heisman or All American.
That's something we do have to decide.
Is that? Are you guys gonna mess around with the gameplay and?
Yeah, that might have to be what we do. Is play it a bit first, see if All American's too easy, and then go Heisman. But some people are going to be going through hell if we do Heisman.
Well, and I guess it determines
Dakota might
or
throw
depends
60
on
picks again.
and less games. It depends on what kind of sliders we're gonna have too.
We've never really messed with the sliders too much.
There's probably not gonna be
outside of injury. Injuries is the only one we ever really change.
I really hasn't done much with sliders in Madden.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I wonder, like, if we went All American with different sliders versus Heisman, if that would play differently.
It might.
I would have to find something that's legit.
Right.
In a week and a half or 2 or 3
Which
weeks.
is gonna be tough, yeah.
Nobody's gonna really.
Because right
I don't
now
know.
we are shooting for like the weekend of the 27th to really start. Like that's when I would like to do the schedule reveal show. Possible. That weekend.
Yeah, I think we should just go big on that. And anybody that can't make it, we just someone could just text them and be
They're
like,
done.
Teams. Yeah, they just get to the end. They can pick whatever's left over.
No, they're just out of the
First
league.
pick in the college
Oh, that's it.
football
Yeah, they're a bunch of
25
bitches.
Boys of Fall League draft.
But
Yep.
yeah, that
Dude,
I'm even
team
buying
draft,
a hat. That's how confident I'm gonna get this team.
I'm really upset because I took a
have
nap.
as well.
I
Yeah, Trent, I'm
specifically,
doing that too.
Okay,
I
damn.
specifically made it a point to be in the Discord right at noon that day, and I took a nap. And then I woke up at like 4 o'clock, and I'm like, shit, I gotta look at this. And then I sent my GIF, and here I am at 3. Saw Tony at 12:01. Probably the only time he checks the Discord.
Tony was on
Unreal.
top of it.
Yeah, I forgot about it. And then I got on and I was like, well,
And Tony literally, well, we started at what was it, 3 or was it 3:30? I don't remember.
Oh, that's what it
Mm.
was. That's what it was. Yeah, it wasn't noon.
Tony was at 3:31. It must have been.
Yeah,
3:30.
because I fell asleep. And I woke up. It was like 4 o'clock, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
So yeah, but yeah, I mean, if we have full team rosters and we know all the ratings, we could technically do that this weekend.
Good to me.
Or we can wait. Really up to everyone. Travis got 3 thumbs downs for post Miami.
hmm?
I'm just looking at the contest gifts again.
Oh,
Travis
yeah.
got 3 thumbs down.
So yeah, the first 10 selections are set. Everything after that's gonna be wheel spin to see where people are at.
Wheel.
Thumbs down it too.
All hail the wheel.
All hail the mighty wheel.
It's a good thing Tony got his pick in so quick.
3:31 p.m.
Yeah, so we're up to, what was it, 17 now? Possibly 18 to 20?
Ben's got his 12.
That'll max us out at 32.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom.
Never had a Madden League that big. It's almost like this game's way more hyped and hopefully way better than Madden.
4:33 p.m. is
People
when I
care more
came
about
in.
college than Madden.
And also the Flashy One followed us. Thank you, Flashy One.
Thanks, Flashy.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Shout out
Flashy.
Flashy.
I really need to figure out some notifications or whatever for that. Alerts.
We need something flashy.
Mm,
Hmm.
excellent.
Ah,
I like it.
All right, we done?
Just
I got
Flash
nothing. If we
Gordon
got, I have
yelling.
nothing else. Got nothing. Transparently ready to get out of here.
I'm going to bed.
I know your eyes open still.
It's only 11:19.
Yeah, Ben. I was gonna say Ben had moved in a minute.
Ben doesn't. Sleep.
Oh, it is 11:19. My clock over here says 11:30.
Oh.
I just
Yeah,
gained 10 minutes, guys. I'm
We're
feeling
very
man,
excited for the
dude.
game too, Flashy One.
I'm-
We appreciate it.
Time traveler over here.
There's gonna be more
That's
content on this page coming in the coming weeks.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't worry. I'll have more fruit by the foots next week too.
Did you even do the second fruit by the foot? I missed it.
Nope, that's next week.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get a
The only-
timer on that bad boy.
That's
too.
the way. That's the way to get people to come back. We
I'll
need a
make
cliffhanger.
I'll make
see
sure
the
to do my
flag.
best to really zoom in on you when it happens.
I'll
for the stream.
I'll start doing ASMR streams.
For by
It's
the
gonna just be
streams.
him reading off. It's gonna be him reading off the college teams.
Yeah. Which
It'll
color
be-
fruit by the foot did I
it'll
get
be-
this week?
It'll be somehow college themed for
Yeah.
Buttfoot.
He's gonna write on him. Well, the first pick,
Michigan
roll it out.
State.
1-star Michigan State.
Oh no.
Any
Them
closing
and
comments
Vanderbilt.
for the stream?
Those are fighting words.
Any closing comments for the stream tonight? It was a good 2-hour one.
See you Saturday, or see you this weekend.
Whenever we
Don't box us in.
whenever we do it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We're gonna start it off. We're gonna start it off with the 21-minute video.
Just watch the entire thing. Watch
Mhm.
Bordeaux get smoked by Donovan Edwards. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy, dude.
Brutal.
I want to actually see it. Now I don't want. No, I don't want to see it. I
It
did
was
see that.
brutal.
Yeah, I did see that Donovan took a 67-yarder to the house with himself right before halftime, though.
Oh yeah, he had a nice long run.
Oh yeah.
But all right, we'll call it there. So it's a good stream. Thank you everyone for the follows. Tune in next week.